half. I mean, that I think both of us set it back, basketball back about 10 years, 20 years. You know, and it's where we're at right now, and all credit to Texas A&M there with what they were doing defensively and using their length, and one of our main objectives was we got to start getting to the free throw line more. And against Auburn the other night, I think we took 3 free throws or 4 free throws or whatever it was, 5, and that was us being great teams get to the line. And that's one thing I focused on them on is getting in there. And I don't care that they're big, and they had 8 blocks, which is fine. They don't get any points off of that. But when we started going in the second half and getting in there, we started getting to the line because we started getting into people and things like that. But it's just, you know, it's just a part of a process of growing a young basketball team. I did not like our enthusiasm. I did not like our energy in the first half. I thought we played real intimidating in the first half. I thought we came back out in the second half and you know, played better in the third quarter, but really went at them in the fourth and did a lot better there too. So, you know, we got going there, and it's just, I just think, you know, that we just didn't play but with a lot of want to. And I just told the team there after the game, when I get on a plane to go to Knoxville on Wednesday afternoon, I'm taking people that have that want to with them. And I'm going to find out who has that want to in practice the next 2 days. And if you don't have that want to, and I don't feel like you have it, you know, you can't get on that plane and go with us, because it's just, that's just what it is right now, because you got to want to do it, and you got to want to go up there and win. And you can't be wishing or thinking, oh, I'm playing Texas A&M and they're ranked in the top 20 in the country or top 10 in the country, whatever they are, or I'm playing Tennessee and they're ranked in the top 20 in the country, whatever it is. Now, you got to go up there and you got to attack people. I don't care who you're playing. You're in the SEC. This is a big girls league, not a little girls league.
Questions?
Obviously, the 2 Courtneys were able to still kind of get what they get. Just
Eventually, they'll graduate.
What was y'all's, you know, plan against them? Or
we've done a pretty good job against Walker. I think Walker's the second best player in our league, and that's true credit to her. And it's funny you say she's the second best player in the league. I think Asia Wilson's the second best player in the nation. I think Brown Stewart's number 1, Asia Wilson's number 2. Asia Wilson's in our league, which y'all gonna see her live and in person here about a week from now, and you'll notice what I'm talking about. I think Courtney Walker is the second best player in the league, and we limited her to 8 shots. She's a player that's averaging 19, 20 points a game, and somebody that's really, really good. Walker and Williams have been a thorn in my side for 4 years. Just real hard to guard. They're great kids. I know both of them. I recruited them when I was at Kentucky. Know both kids, and they're good kids. And they just play really hard, and they're really good players. And they require so much attention, which allows their other players to get some things going. But they are. You know, I thought we did a decent job on Williams. She went 5 of 13, but those kids are just really, really good players. We did a great job on the boards. I can't remember how many rebounds we gave them on offensive boards at A&M. I told the team that we really got to focus in on rebounding the ball. I thought we did a great job. We got beat 8 points, 8 rebounds, but we turned them over 8 more times. So that's 8 opportunities they have. And then we shot it 71 times, they're 51. So we shot it 20 more times than them, so that allows them to get more rebounds. So that's why but we held them to 9 offensive boards. That's pretty good for us. But Walker and Williams are really good, and I think Walker's going to be a first-team All-American. I've had 2 WNBA coaches that called me and asked me to compare her to other players in our league, and you know, I'm just got so much respect for her and her game, and just think she's very good.
In the fourth quarter, you outscored them 2017. Was that just the energy you want to see in the first half start to show up?
Yeah, I thought we had a chance there where we missed a 3. Cut it to 8 or 9, whatever it was, one time there early in the fourth. We didn't change anything we were doing offensively. We just started attacking the rim. Erica Sis got back to playing like Erica Sis. She went 3 for 12, but she was going to the rim. I was real happy with her. Sandrika, I thought did not settle. She had 1 shot where I thought she settled, and I got on her and talked to her about that, but I didn't think she settled tonight. That's one thing. That's why her percentage has been down. She's been settling for things that she don't need to settle for. I thought she got back and played pretty good. I didn't start Sandrika, not because I'm mad at her. I just got to help Sandrika get through this little slump that she's in, and she's getting there. But Erica got back to getting the ball to the basket, went 3 of 12, and got fouled on 3 of those. So she's really 5 of 6. I thought she had an N1 a couple of times. She got hit in the head. They didn't call anything, but I'm real happy with her and the way she played. And you know, it is. You know, it's when you're in the process of building a program, you have to. You know, you have situations like this. You know, you look at Auburn last year. We played them on this coming Thursday, which is whatever date that is. Today's the 15th, so it's 18th. Is that right?
Last year.
Yeah, last year we played. February 19th, and they were 0-14, 0-13 in league or something like that. We beat them to make them go to 0-14. They ended up getting a win or two there at the end, but they were playing with all young players. Now you look at Auburn right now; they're 8-4 or whatever in league, and they're 4th place or 3rd place in the league. Those kids just developed and got better over a year, and that's just it's hard to win in this league in any sport, especially your big 3 sports. When you talk about the 2 basketballs and football, with young players, it's very, very hard, and this is just a part of the process that we're in right now. We fixed problems with this team in a huge way, and I've said that several times. And you know, nothing against any of our players on our team, but just where we have problems with our basketball team, whether it be maybe a low block presence, whether it be another scorer on the perimeter, whatever it shall be, we fixed that in a huge way, and I'm excited about that as we move into next year. But I also know this team has a chance. If we can get 2 more wins, we'll finish 11th in the league. I think we can get 2 more wins. I really do. I think that we got a great opportunity in a lot of games. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all just need to know this, and y'all put me on record. This bunch will play this coming Sunday against Mississippi State. We'll play with a lot of energy. We'll play with a lot of enthusiasm. We got embarrassed down there in Starkville, and that's been burning at them. So they'll play next Sunday. So Rebel Nation, y'all get on out here and support us in that Mississippi State game, because if y'all ever believe anything I say, we're gonna play. We're gonna play next Sunday at a high level, and we're gonna do it on Thursday night at Tennessee. It's a great opportunity to go up there, you know. But you look at, you know, that's what Gary after the game said. Boy, your double opponents are hard. Yeah, our double opponents are really hard. We play the best 3 teams supposedly in this league with South Carolina, A&M, and which I think are the best 2, and then State, which is right there at 3rd. And we play all of them 3 twice. Nobody else has to do that. That's 6 games that you possibly could lose. Those teams beat a lot of people bad. We didn't get beat that bad tonight. It was a dreadful, boring game. And then you look at teams that kind of at the bottom. When you look at Auburn, Alabama, LSU, Georgia, Arkansas, kind of in that swing there, who you would so-called thinks the bottom. We played 4 of those on the road. Those teams are at home. You could very easily be sitting here. If LSU's at home or Alabama's at home, you could be sitting here with 5 or 6 wins right now. But not only do you have to play the best 3 teams in the league twice, you have to go on. We have to take our young kids have to go on the road and play against teams that at home you'd be favored in the game. But you go on the road, they're favored because it's a toss game. It's a 50-50 game, and it's hard. It becomes hard. But I'm real proud of how we're bouncing. We're playing through it. And we're having troubles at time to score. We won't have that trouble next year. We won't have that trouble. But, you know, you got Shaquilla goes 2 of 12. Got 12 great looks. 9-3. Great looks. She'll make them. She just wasn't on tonight. McQueen Hayes, 4 of 19. Great looks. She'll make them. She just wasn't on tonight. And it's just part of youth and part of them kids growing up.
Anything else for Coach?
Real quick.
Yeah.
Obviously, the goal is to go 4-0 these last 4 games. But what is the actual approach for you or your mentality with this team?
I just told them in there that, you know, I don't know what spring break is. I don't know what any of that is. I've never heard of that. I've played in Elite Eights. I've done all this, and I know postseason goes there at times. So if you're thinking about that kind of stuff, and we got 4 games left or 5 games left, whatever it is, how many we got left? 4 regular season, and then you got, you know, obviously one in the tournament guaranteed to you. If you're thinking, okay, when is it over? Then you don't have the right mentality, because we're young and we got to continue to improve every single day. And my goal is to win every game. Our team's goal is to win every game. If we go 2-4 in these next 4, we finish 11th in the league with the youngest roster. Probably, I don't know, I can't quote it, but it could be the youngest roster in the country. At least one of the top 5 or 6 when you start looking at youth on a team. Definitely the youngest in this league. And it's the best league in the country. I know people get out there and say, oh, the SEC's down. Come play in this league. The SEC's down. We'll see when March comes around. You see all these teams playing up in there, because this league is tough. And so, you know, if we get 2 of the next 4, then we're going to finish tied with Vanderbilt for 11th. That's not a bad way to finish, especially when you consider who we're playing. But the one thing I've talked to our team about is I show them every day. I'll show them tomorrow what the standings are, where we're going to fall in the tournament. And so, like, if it ended today, I think we'd play Vanderbilt first game. and then we'd come back and have an Auburn or a Georgia or somebody like that. I can't remember. I don't want to misquote it, but it's somebody like that. So I'm telling them, I'm showing them that. I'm like, or Kentucky. I'm like, can we win? Can we beat Vanderbilt? Yeah, coach, we've already done that. Can we come back and beat a Kentucky? Yeah, coach, we've already done that. Can we beat an Auburn? Yeah, coach, we. Okay, this is your 3 games in the tournament. Now you're playing it on Saturday. You know, you're not having to play South Carolina, Texas A&M, and all them to Saturday. So, you know, there's a lot to continue to play for. There's a lot to continue to push forward for. And I'm proud of our team. It's going to be I want y'all to quote me. It's going to be one of the biggest talked about stories in the country this time next year, Ole Miss women's basketball. And I'll go on quote saying that. From this year to next year, knowing what our roster looks like, I'm excited about that, and that's what keeps me going, because I think we got one of the top 3 or 4 rosters in this league come next year. This year we're just going through some lows because we're young, but I'd like to have about 3 or 4 games back, and we get those 3 or 4 games back, we're sitting here at 6-5 or 6-6. It's a total different story we're talking about right now. But this is what we are. We're not a 2-10 basketball team. We don't think of ourselves as a 2-10 basketball team. We don't coach them like a 2-10 basketball team. Our expectations are not what a 2-10 basketball team is. If you start thinking of yourself that way, then that's who you will be. That's who you will be. And so, as I challenge our staff and I challenge our players, is we had trouble scoring. We shot 22%. This is the second game that we've done that. 27 in the second half, but 18 in the first half. I don't care who you play. You're not going to beat anybody doing that. You're not going to beat anybody doing that, but we fixed that problem in a big way.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, guys.